Hello everyone, my name's Bottletophornet and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. It's thundering and I have a little bit to catch you guys up on, but hopefully we can get ourselves another buddy inside of that boat. So I'm going to stay just here. Yes! Okay. What to do now? This is bad. Okay. Now, how do I deal with this situation? We're going to have to lure this guy around a little bit. Probably over to here and get him in this boat. And then I can fill you guys in on what's been happening in between episodes. Come on. Please don't blow me up. And come down here. Yes. Okay. Perfect. With that, we're going to get ourselves to safety. And then, I'm going to fill you guys in on the mistakes that I made. So, with that thunderstorm slept away, you may notice that we already have a beacon set up. There's actually been a fair bit of stuff that's happened that I recorded, but unfortunately something happened with my recording software, OBS, and everything was reset to default. The quality that it came out in was absolutely terrible. I'll actually show you a little bit of the footage of me placing down the blocks because I wanted to show that off to you guys so you can understand what I mean. But not only that, I've actually been around doing some adventures, going into the Nether, technically recording it all and getting the episode started, and none of it's usable. So, I'm going to have to re-explain everything to you guys, and hopefully we can make an episode come together in a fairly short amount of time. I've actually opened up the back of this, and I've explained this already, but I'll have to explain it again. This right here is going to be a laboratory. Laboratory. This word stuffed me up when I recorded it the first time too. Laboratory. Oh man, a lab. Some people who've been here since season 1 are going to feel that throwback to when I had the brewery, but good lord, some words just trip me up. Anyway, this out here is going to be a lab where we bring naturally spawned zombie villagers. I like the idea of this city that we're going to be building turning into a bit of a sanctuary for the cured. A safe haven for those who are inflicted by a curse or a disease of zombieism, and we bring them in here, we cure them up, and the city is a safe place for them where they are, treated well. I believe this guy is actually still a leftover from the original town that was there, the original village. But I talked about all that. I actually went into the Nether and collected some materials that I wanted to. We went into the red forest, the crimson forest, and I collected these few things because I wanted to use that as part of the decoration, which I've also already talked about, but obviously I have to do all of this again. So the plan still is, to make this laboratory, lab. It's a lab. It's a lab from now on, and we're sticking with it. We're going to make this lab, and it actually comes out onto this beautiful aquifer out the back here, looking out onto quite a significant cave, which is super awesome. But I think I want to use this spot, maybe make up some nice pathways down here, potentially from there, and have like a road system that would be where they bring in the zombified villagers. So they bring them in here, we have some different layers to this, and we have a lab that experiments are done to hopefully find a cure. Now, obviously, we know the cure. It's just a golden apple and a potion of weakness, but in here I'm going to have all sorts of things built up, hopefully like different fungi and all of this sort of stuff in patches, and we'll see what we can come up with as far as like chemistry work. Or something in there. All in all, though, I'm pretty excited for how this is going to turn out, and hopefully we can make an episode. So, with all of that out of the way, and my mistakes behind me, we are going to get into this build. And so I'm going to gather a few materials, and we'll try and make something happen for the episode. Just a fair warning, maybe a bit of a shorter one because of my mistakes. All that footage is unusable, so hopefully you guys are okay with that, and we'll move on for the next episode with a normal length. Alright, let me grab those materials, and we'll get started. All right. So, I have myself a few bits and pieces spread throughout my inventories that are looking a little bit random right now, but this is stuff that I want to use when creating this lab. I like the idea of trying to use this architecture, but then have it filled with all these different options that they're trying to experiment with for coming up with a cure for the zombification. So if I grab, I've kind of got it on here. If I grab this sort of stuff and say we have like a research station, oops, not like that, a research station set up over here with all sorts of beakers and, well, for example, potion stands and whatnot set up so that we have almost a chemist setup, a chemist looking laboratory, lab over in here. God, I cannot say that word. So we're just sticking with lab. But from there, I want to have all sorts of different options, if I can reach that, sticking around and making this place look like it is a place for experimentation. So we have some different cages, some bars going across. Maybe we have some barrels behind there as though the bars are being used to stop access to them. But obviously we can still access them if we need. And then I want to use stuff like the warped nylium here and create little areas where we have, for example, mushrooms growing, these interesting sort of roots here. And I like the idea that, oh, of course, I've got to grow that from the ceiling. I like the idea that perhaps whatever scientist is using this lab is trying to use some otherworldly fungi as well as, honestly, some normal stuff to try out different options because maybe they believe that the zombification is related to an infection or a disease caught by something like this. That's the one that I was trying to put down there. And then I also have in this storage chest a bit of deep slate redstone and deep slate lapis, because not only do I think that they would experiment with natural things as far as like flora, but the redstone properties that give it the ability to conduct electricity of sorts, and the magical properties of lapis being able to create enchantments or be a catalyst for enchantment is something interesting that I think we could probably have in this area as well as an experimentation option. So that's why I kind of have all of these different things. The sun is nearly setting. That's okay. I'll actually go grab this bed that I left here from a live stream, which I actually haven't shown you guys what I did. I came through on a live stream and we smoothed out this terrain a lot, filled in a lot of the gaps and terraformed a fair bit so that I'm a little bit more prepared for when we start to build a city. So I need to still do the same thing over on top of there and around the gap that is that cave system down in here. But I'll either do that on another live stream or maybe in an episode coming up soon. For now though, we're going to focus on this with the time that we have available. Bed. Yes. So that's sort of my idea. I think another thing that I would like to do is incorporate some dripstone with water so that we could have a refillable cauldron or two and just make this feel a little bit more like the building here was opened on the end and some of nature and whatever experiments have been happening in here have started to take it over a bit and dirty it. And obviously the scientist has added in these fungi and this nylium here. We might even go get some podzol if we don't already have some over in our... zombie converted to drown. See, that's what we need to do. We need to have a chamber where we can convert them to drown as an option. But with that being said, I think what I'm going to do is pop into a time lapse. This build was actually going to be the end of the episode, but obviously I've had to restructure things, so we're going to get the build done, and then maybe we'll actually spend some time trying to capture some zombies instead. So we're going to pop into that time lapse. I'm going to see what I can come up with as far as a lab here and some containment units. And then, yeah, this should be a nice little spot where we can cure zombie villages that we find in the wild and populate our city in the future. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you on the other side. And welcome back, folks. I actually need to eat. Welcome to the lab. We actually already have our first inmate, I suppose you'd call him. A zombie that attacked me during the process, picked up a block, and I ended up keeping him in there. We may get someone a little bit different and probably use this as our zombification station, or our anti-zombification. Curing is the word I was looking for. Curing station. But for now, we're going to leave him in there, and we've got a couple more over here as well to fill up. But look at this. I really like it. I think I need to go get some strings so that I can stop these from growing down. But other than that, we've got a nice moody little area. I'm fairly certain all of this is spawn proof. Nothing seems to be at a light level that anything could spawn. And so we have this really moody little area over here that I want to go get a couple of brewing stands and some stuff to bring over here and fill it in. But first, what I want to do is come over here and use these ores that I was talking about earlier, because I like the idea of in here, say, we go one there and maybe one here, and put some redstone as though this chamber is trying to conduct electricity through the zombie that we're going to get in there. And then I think I need to go get, rather than the panes of glass, I need to just use normal glass. So I can actually buy that off my villagers here. Oh, I don't have any emeralds on me. There we go. This should do. And we'll actually reverse the way that those stairs up there go. Whoa, I got to remember that I have a beacon going. Okay. Now, as you can see, I actually have an area open because once I have the front of this blocked off, I would like to go and get myself a drowned and bring them up into here and see whether I could capture them permanently. Oh, how did I miss that? So if I just grab this and quickly do a little switch like this, and then we're going to have water go everywhere in a second. So I might quickly just put some stone in front of here and place those in like that. Cool. Lovely. So now I can put this glass in here. But before I do that, I might grab the deep slate lapis and we will just place it sporadically. Well, not sporadically. We'll do it quite evenly, honestly. In the walls like so. And then that way, imagine this is being used to try and enhance the water with the natural properties of lapis. So something like that will work okay. Nice. I need to fill that up with some water. So we're going to actually duck down into here and grab our water bucket, swim through our little area, and I should now be able to grab the water from here and just flood this whole place. Like that. And that should be... Oh, wait. Did I... I'm not sure why that's like that, but that should be good. I'm going to actually swim out of here and we'll double check that I didn't waterlog something weird. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that it is a piece of the magma, but from down here, you shouldn't be able to notice it. Perfect. We're going to quickly sleep, and then I might go grab myself a couple of name tags so that we can capture some guys. Oh, that looks so awesome from back here. I think we will grab some string as well, but yes, we'll turn this lab into a proper lab by capturing some zombies. So give me a second to grab those things, and we'll come back and see who we can get. And silly me, I actually could have just bought the name tags from my librarian, but luckily I went over there because we could grab a little bit of iron to make an anvil. And we can probably end up putting that anvil inside of our ender chest with a couple of extra tags if we get them. And that way we can name stuff where we need to. In these sort of situations, it's nice to have them available. So we'll come over to our librarian here. Actually, I have some emeralds somewhere. There we go. And to grab a few more, I should be able to just come over to my mason here and... Perfect. I will grab 2 of those. That way we have 3, which should be plenty. Trade up a few more just in case. And then we can close those hatches down. Right. So, first of all, Oh, I already had some iron here. Never mind. First things first, we will make ourselves a new anvil, like so. And we're going to call these subject 0 and subject, say, 7. As though maybe we had one original one that we worked with, potentially the one that we have inside of here, so that maybe we thought originally it came from the drowned, but over time, well, I say we, the scientist in here thought they came from the drowned, but realized that wasn't the case, has left it in here just to see regardless and moved on through different subjects, and we now have, say, subject 7 in here. So, with that, what I'm going to do is grab my subject 0. Oh, I forgot to grab some string while I was out there. Oh well, we can do that later. And we're going to see whether we have a drown spawned down in here. Now, hopefully this isn't too dark for you folks, but if we have a quick swim around, I should be able to see their shadows. This really is an awesome cave underneath our whole area, but it doesn't look like we have any spawning in here. It may be that we have to go out into the main lake, which, truth be told, isn't too much of a problem. Although we may have to wait until night time to get them back. Cute. So what I might actually do is break through the wall here, and with a bit of luck, I can just find one and bring them back through there. Let's see who we find. We have a couple around here. This one has a fishing rod. I'd almost be tempted to get one with a trident, but it could prove deadly to do so. But I'll have a look around just the same. Any trident, boys? Does not appear so. So if that's the case, we'll just grab a normal one. Come on up. Alright, follow me, my friend. I'm going to resist naming them until I confirm that they are stuck in the trap itself into the holding chamber. So I'll make sure that I don't have that in my hand. And this is going to be a nice, slow journey. So I'll see you guys once I have him in. Follow me. We actually had another one spawn while I was coming through here. Come on. You can do it. Do you need more water there? Oh, no. Here you come. Up you go. We've got a drowned, named subject 0, and what can I use for this? Temporarily, I'm just going to grab this and block that off. Beautiful. Okay. Welcome, subject 0. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I need to go grab... Where do I have it? Maybe I don't have any. I don't have any. That's all right. We'll get something to patch that hole a little bit later on. Not to worry. Now, though, it might be worth, since it just turned nighttime, looking for our subject 7. So we'll go up here and actually use this path. I haven't detailed it fully yet because I don't know exactly how I want to bring it out to this area. So for now, we're just going to come out here, dodge our skeleton friend. Beautiful. And see if we can find anyone interesting. Now, do I want Leather Boy? Actually, that kind of works, because imagine that we are experimenting with the redstone, but we don't want it to kill them. So we give them like a leather, but maybe rubber infused leather. I don't know. Act like it's a rubber suit to stop them from taking damage, but use the electricity in the air. We'll see. The beauty of this sort of stuff is you can make up whatever you like. And I'm going to say that that is a rubber jumpsuit. All right. Come here, my friend. I need to make sure I have these on me so that I can trap him in. Come, come, come. Here we go. And this is where it's going to get a little bit dicey. Oh, we've got another one coming in behind. So, if I jump in here, let him hit me. Oh, wait. No, come here. Nope. In here. Come on. Should have thought this through. There we go. And you can stay. And there we go. Subject 7. And subject 7, you will be put behind glass. Like so. Nice. So now we have subject 0, our drowned friend. We have subject 7, our rubber-clad jumpsuit wearing zombie. And do I have any signs? I don't think so. So we might quickly make a couple of signs and put their names above them. So this is oh God, typing on camera, always good. Subject 0. And this is subject, oh, probably want to put that in about the same spot. Subject 7. Nice. We will grab a little bit of bone meal, turn that into white dye, and we'll have to come back here at another point and put some glow dye or glow ink on that. Lovely. This is cool. Very nice. So I'm going to go grab that string that I was talking about, take care of some additional zombie reinforcements, and I'm going to come back down here, block these off at a height that I think is good, and put in some potion making gear. And then I think we can call this done. Reinforcements. Reinforcements. Oh my God. I kind of want to keep Gold Boy, actually. Perfect. Nice work. Hey. Oh my goodness. Actually, couple of rare boys. All right, you two. Let's see. How do I want to capture you? Get one of them in here, hopefully. We need to grab a little bit more of our iron. We actually have it on us. And this, folks, is why I don't like to personally wear blah, 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 blah. I don't like to wear thorns. Because doing stuff like this, all of a sudden, get in here. Yes, there we go. You guys can leave, please. And we'll get rid of you. And then we might put Goldie Boy somewhere over here. Ow. Put that there. A little bit of a fiddle, but with a bit of luck, come over into here. Ah, come on. In you get. In you get. In here. Get in there. Come on now. There we go. Whew. All right. So, we might actually have to replace those with something slightly different just so that this works here. And there we go. Friends. They're both holding items, so they shouldn't despawn, and it looks like it's daytime anyway. But just to be safe, I'm actually going to grab one more name tag, and I'm going to call one of them... Oh, I knew I could hear you creeping up on me. One of them will be Subject 11, and the other will be Subject 16. The numbers mean nothing. I just picked one at random. So, you will be Subject 11. There we go. And you will be Subject 16. Nice. We might quickly put a little bit of a roof on top of them. I know they're not going to disappear, but I just feel better having that there, like that. And I can pretty these up at a later date. Oh, that's kind of annoying that we didn't quite have enough. And we'll go something like this. All right. With that little shenanigans out of the way, and a few more zombies in our lab, now I can grab my stuff. All right. A little bit of string placed around. It is sometimes visible, but most of the time you won't really notice it. And if I pick that up, I forgot that we destroyed the zombie in there, but that's okay because now we'll use that for bringing in our zombified villagers. I might change that so that it's a button, so that it's just open long enough to hopefully get someone in directly behind us, and then we can leave them in here. But I'll work on that mechanism when it actually comes to grabbing some of the zombie villagers. For now, it's fine like that. But yes, I do have a little pair of sticky pistons back there to get a zombie in. Now, while I was up grabbing the stuff, the brewing stand and my nether wart, I actually grabbed a few slime balls that we had available, and I like the idea that... Oh, I threw away the wrong one. I like the idea that maybe there was some slime being used, so we have that there. I actually don't have that many blaze rods left, so I think I will just make one more if I have some cobblestone. I don't believe I do. So I might have to go get some more blaze rods and then also some cobblestone. We'll make up some more stuff in here, and we may just slightly light this up a little bit more around the desk areas, just because although it's nice to have some moody lighting, maybe it's better used over in this direction. Ooh, some weird glitching in the top right corner. I can see my house. But yes, maybe it's better used over in this corner, and then we grab the lamps over in the actual lab itself. But I think we're going to end the episode here. Unfortunately, those things do happen, and so I've done my best to put together a bit of an episode, and we had a little bit of fun with those zombies helping me flesh out the episode a little bit. And we've got some cool fancy boys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to more stuff in this world, and I hope you like this little build. Actually, I haven't really shown off the detail in the ceiling. I think it looks really nice. Mixed in a little bit of basalt as well, and just tried to make it feel a little bit more natural, like it was part of the cave system here, but connecting with a bit of that deep slate down to the deep slate build itself. I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you take care of yourself until I see you in the next episode. Thank you to my level 3 Patreons, Ness, Carl and Master Shifu, for your continued support, and to all my other patrons as well. I really appreciate it. And until the next episode, look after yourselves. Take care, drink water, all that jazz. And with that, I'll see you then. Okay, everyone. Bye-bye. Whoop!